Hello, I'm David Chaston with 989, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds to 9 o'clock, including news of new China stimulus moves. But first up, a surprise. The Fonterra dairy auction overnight did not fall. The global dairy trade index was in fact unchanged from the previous event. That was the US dollar index. The New Zealand dollar terms, it was up 1.25%. That is the first rise since May and the largest rise since February. This was not a result the economists were expecting. Prices for cheese and butter did continue their declines, but the important milk powders was where the strength was. Looking over the last three auctions, it is possible that whole milk powder pricing has now bottomed. The volumes sold in this event were the second highest of the year. In China, the government there has said it's providing about 500 billion yuan of liquidity funneled through the country's five biggest banks. This is being seen by markets as direct stimulus to support economic growth. The Aussie dollar rallied on the news. They need it because it was reported overnight that foreign direct investment into China has slumped to a 4-year low amid antitrust probes into foreign companies and, more importantly, the slowing of their manufacturing sector. The anti-corruption campaign, which has swept across China in the last 2 years, has gone global. There was another dramatic story about one particular fraud overnight. Unrelated to that case, Communist Party officials have launched an investigation into assets and individuals based in New Zealand, according to a report in the FT today. It is unclear whether the investigation was conducted inside New Zealand or from China, but investigators have requested permission to interview people here. Overnight, China confirmed it will ban highly polluting types of coal starting next year. It is part of an increasingly tough campaign to clean up its air. Australian coal producers will be hit hard by the move. Back in New York, the US Treasury 10-year benchmark bond yield fell overnight and closed at 2.57%. Equities are on the rise based on the China stimulus signals and an expectation of tomorrow's Fed announcements. The price of oil rose overnight. The US oil price is now just under $95 a barrel and the Brent benchmark is just on $99 a barrel. Gold rose again from its sharp fall at the end of last week and is now at $1,236 an ounce. We start today with our currency slightly higher against nearly everyone, although the moves are not major. We're now just on 82.1 US cents, 90.1 Aussie cents, and the TWI is at 78.6. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.